In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to crochet the first row of a project. Many crocheters learn one method and never realize there are other options, but the way you crochet into the foundation chain changes how the bottom edge of your project looks. We'll look at crocheting into the top loop only, crocheting into the top and middle loops, and crocheting into the back bump. I'll show you samples so you can see how each method changes the finished look. Before we get started, if you enjoy simple, step-by-step crochet tutorials designed for left-handed crocheters, consider subscribing. It's completely free. And tap the bell so you don't miss future videos. If you're ready to learn, grab a hook and some yarn and let's get started. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, medium weight yarn, and US crochet terms. Use whatever hook size and yarn you have on hand. For this demonstration, I'll be using half double crochet stitches, but these methods work regardless of the stitch you're using. I've already made a foundation chain. Before we begin crocheting into it, let's take a look at the anatomy of a chain. The chain has 3 parts. There's a loop at the top, there's another loop at the bottom of the chain, and there's a loop in the middle, which is actually the back bump of the chain. Now let's look at each method. The first method is to crochet just into the top loop of the chain. This is the method I learned when I began, and it was several years before I learned that there were other ways of crocheting into the foundation chain. I'm making half double crochet stitches, so I'll start by yarning over. I'll skip the first chain and insert my hook into the top loop only of the second chain. I'll yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on the hook to complete the half double crochet stitch. Again, I'll yarn over, insert into the top loop only, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Now let's take a look at the sample. This is what the bottom edge looks like when you crochet into the top loop only. For the second method, we'll crochet under both the top loop and the middle loop. I'll yarn over and insert my hook under both loops so I have 2 loops on top and 1 on the bottom. Yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert under both loops, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Here is the sample worked into the top and middle loops. Compared to the first sample, the edge looks fuller and you get a more stable edge. For the third method, we'll turn the chain towards us so that we can see the back bump. The back bump is this ridge running along the back of the chain. I'll yarn over and insert my hook under the back bump, yarn over, pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert under the back bump, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. Now let's compare the sample. Working into the back bump creates a very neat edge because the V shapes of the chain remain visible along the bottom. Many crocheters prefer this method because it gives a cleaner, more finished look. It can be a little harder to work into when you're first learning, but it does become easier with practice. Now let's put all 3 samples side by side. This sample was worked into the top loop only, this one was worked into the top and middle loops, and this one was worked into the back bump. I like to crochet borders around my projects like afghans or scarves, so I will usually crochet into the top loop only for the first row. But if I'm making something that I know will not have a border, I'll crochet into the back bump. There's no right or wrong method. Different patterns may specify a certain method, or you can simply choose the one that you prefer. I hope this tutorial helped you understand the different ways to work into the first row of a crochet project. If you found it helpful, A thumbs up helps other left-handed crocheters find the video. And if you have questions, please pop them into the comments. Thanks for watching.